Hey, what's up, everyone? So, I'm going to talk today about how to harness your social media power. So, the old way of using social media, having your account private, posting only personal stuff like, pictures with friends or pictures with family, birthday, graduation, wedding, like keeping it like a personal photo album type stuff. And you can do whatever you want, but I'm telling you right now, like, you are missing out on how to do things more proper. So I'm going to lay them out. And having your profile public is important because you're going to meet a lot of people in the world, both in person and online, who come across your profile. If they can't see your profile, it's a waste of time, waste of potential. And really, you should have nothing to hide. Like, you're acting like you're trying to hide stuff, but already your stuff is already out in circulation if you're posting, number one, like even to your circles. So, and number two, like, you shouldn't be living in any sort of lie at all. Like, you should be living an authentic life where you're obviously post with discretion, and create with discretion, but you shouldn't be hiding from yourself, from the world. Like, let them see whatever your life is about that's meaningful, and let the world react to that way. Because here's a big thing that I think this is a big leap in personal development, which is you have to learn that there will be people who care about you and who care about your content, and it won't be a lot of people probably, but they're true like lovers of what you make, and that's good. It's good for whoever's interested. And then there will be a bulk of people who, no matter what you do, they'll never like you, they'll never care about you, they'll never like actually reach out and stuff like that. So, and that includes family and friends sometimes. um Actually, family and friends can be like big time haters, jealous, and detractors as well, discouraging. So listen, like, you can't change people. People are either going to like you or they don't. Most of the time, when people like you, it's because they value your authenticity, they value what you create, they value you have something they don't, so there's a sense of need or want. But don't get caught up in why. Just know that, like, for every person out there, there's going to be people who like you and there's going to be people who don't like you. And there's nothing you like censoring yourself, being overly cautious of what other people think. None of these things are actually going to help you, because again, they're never going to change their mind. They're never actually going to like you or care about you. Even people in your circle, like I said, family or friends, coworkers, it doesn't matter who or how close. There will be people who love you and like your stuff, and there will be many people who don't like you and don't like your stuff. So why are you caring about the latter? Straight up. Why are you being self-conscious over the latter? So what you can do, like, don't make your social media 2D. And what I mean by this is two-dimensional. So you only post like pictures or very like generic things, like whatever it is. It's just very bland. It doesn't show your full personality and stuff like that. That's the old school, like, generation one way of using social media. Generation two is being well-rounded, like making videos of yourself, making videos of what you create, making videos of what you find great. Like, videos are big. That's why TikTok is big, but Instagram still does that. So make your personal life into a brand, because what your job, no matter how you might think you're boring, but trust me, you're not. There's a lot of stuff you do, a lot of stuff you learn, and other people would really like to, like, learn that stuff, be exposed to it. And so you're like, you are a brand, and you want to take care of your life that way. Because if you just live your life without using social media, you're going to fall behind, straight up, in so many different ways. One of them would be you're going to be forgotten. So, like, your children, the next generation, whoever, no one's going to remember you or care about you. And it's because you didn't generously post. So, like, you will be forgotten, and you're wasting that potential. And like, why would you want that? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, you have an interesting life. You do learn things and create, post it. Be artistic sometimes with your postings. Like, for example, don't just take pictures of you like smiling. Like, that's boring as shit. Like put some action photos or some photos of you being like pensive or in like some real states of mind and shit. Maybe do some black and whites here and there. Like, you can be artistic with your postings. You don't want to be boring. I mean, that's basically it. Like, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you'll see so many people. It's the future, whether you like it or not, as far as like, it's just you can't deny it, and you can't live under a shell or a rock, because you will fall behind and no one's going to care or remember. And the people who had potential to care will have missed out. So I think there is good arguments for being cautious with like, I mean, it's kind of like the cat's out of the bag. Like, the Big Bang already happened. There's no putting stuff back. So as far as being nervous about like facial recognition technology and like lack of privacy and shit, like, well, again, the cat's kind of out of the bag. So like, we're all kind of in this, and yeah, harness the power. Don't miss out on this. Like, that's what I implore people. The people who will care will really appreciate your stuff. And by the way, just because people aren't liking or commenting does not mean, by the way, that they're not watching. A lot of people don't comment or like because they're like nervous. They don't want to like whatever it is, right? But they don't want to like lead you on or something. But the thing is, don't pay attention to numbers, likes, comments, stuff like that, because it's not reflective of who's actually watching and caring. So to wrap things up, you have a 3D life. You should post publicly and in a 3D fashion. Don't be afraid of who you are, because you are loved, both by yourself and by those who care. Haters will always hate, and they're jealous, and they'll never change, no matter, even if you're a messiah and you save the world, they'll still hate you, truly, because they're competitors and they're jealous. But use social media like to your advantage, and like make it like a legacy, because that's kind of what it will be. You will inspire people, etc., etc. So I think I'll leave this video at that, unless I come up with something else. But yeah, I mean, that's the old school 2D way of using social media, which is like posting like just private life, family stuff, and like personal shit, and keeping your profile public. It's like a private. It's like, bro, that's so old school. Like, that's not in the modern world we live in. It's like, yeah, it's just, I'm very anti like being overly private. It's good to have privacy in your life, of course. Should you use discretion when you post? Of course. But like, when you're all private, you're all constipated and you're losing on potential. So like, be a cool person, be artistic. Don't be afraid of yourself, because there are many people who love you and stuff. So yeah, just go for it, bros.